Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this project, we're going to create a Python program that randomly generates a name for us. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is a very simple project. We're going to create a simple Python program that generates a random combination of first names and last names for us. The names we're going to use are very random, but we'll throw in some real names as well. So this is our text editor, and let's open a new file. And let's save this as, I'm going to save this in my desktop and save this as random underscore name underscore generator, and using the Python extension .py over here. Okay. So on the first line of code, I'm going to write a short description of what this program is going to do. So it's choose names at random from two lists of names and print them to the screen. Again, like I said, this is a short description of what our program will do, and the next thing I'm going to do is to import the modules, the Python modules that we will use in this program. It's actually just one module, which is called random, and this will help to select our names, to generate the random name generator. So basically there is a function in this random module that will help us to randomly choose one out of a list of names that we will provide later on in this program. And I'm going to enclose this in a while loop. So the program will continue to run until we, the user, tell it to stop. Tell it to, stop running the program. So I'm enclosing the rest of the program inside this while loop. And so, okay, so first thing is we're going to create the list of first names and last names. I'm going to save them in the variable called first and last. Let's come up with random first names, such as Adam or Sarah, John or Emily, and perhaps let's put in some weird or silly names as well, such as I don't know, Cinnabus, baby oil, or butterbean. Sorry. These are strings, so make sure that they are enclosed inside the quotation marks, as you can see right here, the one that I'm highlighting right now. Same goes with the last name. Typical last names are the ones that we're familiar with, English ones such as Johnson or Smith, or perhaps Doe, Jane Doe or John Doe, and some random silly ones as well, such as Big Meat or Zack Ryder. Alright, you don't need that one right here. You can come up with any names as you want. These are just some of my suggestions. Okay, so now we're going to use a function under the random module, like I said, to randomly select one first name and one last name. So the first one right here is to select a random first name, and we'll save this inside a variable called first name, and we'll do the same thing with the last name, which is a function called choice. And like I said, this function, the choice function, will randomly select one element from the list that we provide as the argument. And the second to the last thing, the next thing, or the most important thing that we're going to do, which is the main highlight of our program right here, is to print out or display these names to our screen. So we'll be using this format method to print out the first name and the last name. And lastly, we're going to ask or simply just ask the user that is running the program if they want to try again to generate another random name. And for this, we will ask the user to input or to type in anything, some kind of indicator to tell the program that they still want to continue running or they want to quit the program. And for this, I'll save this inside a variable called try again, and we'll be using the input function. And inside this input function, I'm going to type in try again. Would you like to try again? And if the user wants to try again, all they have to do is to press enter on the keyboard. Or if they want to quit, they can press N to quit the program. And here we will use an if statement. So if try again, and make sure that we convert, we make sure that it doesn't matter if the user types in a capital N or a lowercase n, but in the end we're going to convert it into a lowercase letter or a lowercase character. So basically, if the user enters N, we'll quit the program. So we'll save this, and let's try running this program. So I'm going to open my folder right here and go to desktop and find this random name generator. So we'll open the Python file right here, and it comes up with a random name, Emily Doe. So if we want to try again, all we have to do is press enter, and we got another random name, Adam Johnson, Sarah Doe, Cinnabus Doe, Sarah Sackrider. And if I want to quit the program, all I simply have to do is to press N and enter, and the program exits itself. So like I said, it's fairly simple. And if you want to clean this up, and perhaps maybe I should clean this up and make it look more presentable. Let's say I want to create like a header for our program right here, and we'll call this welcome to random name generator. And to sort of like make it a bit cleaner, I'm going to add some dotted lines right here, and we can adjust this dotted line once we see how it displays in the end of our program. And perhaps let's put in like a quick instruction for the user when they're running this program. So press enter to generate a random name. And for the display, or when we want to display the results, when we want to display the random name, I'm going to print out a sort of like a new line. This blank prints function right here will print out a new line between the results and also another I want to put in sort of like a blank line between the results and also the input of asking the user if they want to try again. You can do this by simply typing print and provide no argument inside there, or you can just write print and put double quotation marks and don't put any other arguments inside there. These two things will do the same thing. These two functions will display the same results as well. And save this, and let's try running the program and see how it turns out. Okay, so welcome to random name generator. Press enter to generate a random name. So it already gives us one random name, which is Sarah Big Meat. Do we want to try again? So all we have to do is press enter, and it will come up with another thing as well, the same result as well, Baby Oil Dough. You can just continue to press enter until, until you get bored with this program. And once you do, you can just type N, press enter, and it will quit the program. So basically, this is the end of this project. If you have any questions or there are parts that you don't understand, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, or you might have learned something new from this, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more contents like this in the future. Thanks for watching.